Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Reggae of Yourself podcast with me, your host, the Fuchaman and people. It's a joy and a privilege to introduce to you the great Dappa Don. Dappa Don, how you doing?
Blessings, my brother. Blessings. Blessings.
Yeah, man. Thank you
Greetings to
so much for
everybody out
standing,
there.
man.
Yeah, man. Give thanks for life.
Yes, man. How you keeping?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad to
Yeah.
hear that. I'm glad to
I
hear that,
hold it,
man.
you know.
Yes, man. Give thanks. I'm going to take you on a journey and take the people them on a journey, let them know about Dappa Don. So let's take it first to say, where exactly are you from? And I mean like country and town and
All
village.
right. Okay. We're gonna start right here in Bristol.
All
My
right?
barn place. Yeah. But the thing with me, I grew up in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. My daddy a Kingstonian, my mother come from St. Thomas.
Yeah.
All right, so I got both sides of the kind. I grew up, I left there when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Went to Jamaica and grew up over there. Did 17 years before I came back.
Okay. So
So yeah, the
we're in
old
Bristol.
schooling and all that at Jamaica that gone.
Okay, scene. So we're in Bristol.
Yeah.
We're in Bristol where you born. Where in Bristol are you from?
Same place in Easton.
Okay.
I was born in South Mead Hospital, so me's a local youth.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you went to
A lot of people don't know that.
No, well, I didn't know that either, which
You
is
see what I mean?
this
Yeah.
is one of the beauty. This is one of the beauty about the Reggae of Yourself podcast is to let people know about the reggae artist that is involved. Because even
Yeah,
now, I
man.
know you from a long time, and I didn't know all this. So for me,
You
it's
see.
also learning experience about
Yeah.
Dappa Dan as well. So let's get this. So you were born in South Mead Hospital, Bristol.
Yeah.
You up until the age of 8, you live in Easton.
Yeah.
Then you were sent to live in Jamaica at age 8 in Kingston.
Yeah, I had my 9th birthday over there. So I was 8.5 at the time when I got there.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
was it like for you? A you that born and raised in,
Wow.
born in UK? What was it like going into Kingston in Jamaica? Where in Kingston did you go as
To
well?
begin with, I didn't go straight to Kingston. I went straight to St. Thomas. I
Okay.
spent, I think, the first 2 months
Yeah.
where my mom come from. So dropping in that place and seeing, I mean, the contrast, Jamaica, England.
Yeah.
You're going into all that greenery. My granny have a river run through the yard. She not go up standpipe. She just go river and full of bucket.
Yeah.
And it's that kind of rural living I just got thrown into, basically.
So your parents, so your mom, were your mom in England when she sent it to Jamaica?
She came with us to begin with, but she
Okay.
left us there and came back to join Dad.
When you said us, was it more than one of you?
Me and my sis. It was me and my sister at the time. I got older sister.
Oh, so your mom
so
both
we
of you
did.
to Jamaica and leave you down there?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
So your mom took you and your sister to Jamaica and leave you both in Jamaica?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I think she got homesick at the time. And the plan was for us to stay there and then they join us later.
Okay.
Which she did. I mean, my mom came over there and joined us after about 2 years or something like that. Yeah.
And then
she was there for the duration of the time I was there.
All right.
Right.
So what was that like for you though? Like, growing up in East and then go to Jamaica.
It was hard. It was hard because the main thing about that was not having Dad.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Dad decided to stay in England, make the money. You know what I mean? So it was a case of leaving a family home, me and my sister growing up with mom and dad.
Yeah.
And then everything just kind of turned upside down. So it was hard for me at 8 years old, not having Dad about. And to begin with, like I said, I didn't have mom there either. So it was just me and my sis.
Wow.
Living with family.
And I take it, and those days, it wasn't like today where you could video call somebody, isn't it? It was like writing a letter.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was all letter writing.
Wow.
Sometime a month, you hear nothing. But it was good at the time still because there was a certain freedom. 'Cause I remember when we just got there, we didn't get into school straight away. So
Yeah.
and at one point was at Dwenny Pen,
Oh,
right by the sea, and we was on the beach like day after day. It was just paradise.
so you
We
was
didn't
allowed to
experience nothing like that.
be a kids out in the street, and unlike you're able to do in England, right? Because in
Yeah,
England that kind of
basically it's
freedom is
like
not available.
it was like a long holiday to begin with.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a long holiday.
Yeah.
But after a while, you got homesick. You get homesick. There was a periods, you know,
Where
and
you
then
want
you
to
get
go back
over
home.
that. Yeah, then you get over that, and then you're fully integrated.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
you
you
went
just
so
kind of
so you start
yeah,
in primary school then, because at 8 you've been primary
yeah,
school.
yeah,
What year for?
yeah. I started. I don't know if you guys know a school named Michael. It's a well-known school over there on Maraska Road.
Okay, I don't know that side. I'm from St. Ann.
People might know the college because they got a teachers' college attached to it. Michael's Teachers College.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that was my first school in Jamaica.
Yeah, and
I
then you
tell a
go.
lie. I tell a lie, Future.
Yeah.
I went to Morant Bay
Mhm.
primary for about 2 weeks. Right? And
Yeah.
then they decided that they wanted us in Kingston. So I had to up even after I started and kind of got used to the classmates.
Yeah.
I had to up and leave again. So yeah, it was hard. It was hard.
You keep starting
You know,
over.
you didn't have a sense of settling anywhere, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you get to Kingston, where in Kingston was that? Was it in the ghetto or?
Walton Park Road. Yeah, right by the Chinese cemetery.
Okay.
Garrison.
Right
Yeah,
in the
man.
garrison.
Proper garrison.
So this is another brand new way of living for you as
Another
well.
new thing. Yeah. So coming from the country lifestyle,
Yeah.
straight into the ghetto.
Right in the middle of the ghetto.
Yeah. So you see, with me, I have to be like a chameleon. I have to learn to adjust.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah,
I've
yeah.
I've 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 been faced with that from an early age. You know, I've always had
Yeah.
to adjust to my situation real quick.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose that can be positive as well because make you able
Of
to cope with
course, of
different
course.
situations.
My days in Jamaica, I will never ever regret it.
Oh,
Sometimes
that's
it did
good.
hard,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes it did rough. But like you say, a life experience, and I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't have those experiences. So yeah, man, give thanks for every step of it.
Oh, that's amazing, man. So
Yeah,
then you
man. Yeah,
go
man.
primary school and then you enter secondary school. At
Primary
what
school,
at
yeah,
what
that was
stage?
Micah.
Yes, I'm
Pass
at
for
what
common
stage?
entrance.
Oh, you hold on, wait. Okay, let's slow down then. So you took the
Oh, I got
common
too fast.
you took the common entrance.
I took the common entrance.
And I want to say for those people who don't know, the common entrance in Jamaica is what people know in England as is that the 11 plus? That's the 11 plus exam where people take in the UK here. And
See,
that
I
will
didn't know
decide
the
whether or not they go
equivalent,
to a
but
grammar
yeah,
school or public school, right?
yeah, that's right.
So you took that and you passed. So this was
I
year
passed.
six. You took this in year six.
Yeah, yeah, sixth grade.
Yeah, sixth grade.
Yeah.
And then you passed to go to a school.
I went to St. George's College on North Street.
Okay, so bright boy in school then.
That's how it got. I did all right.
What kind of student were you when you went to school? Were you getting in
um,
trouble, getting kicked out, sent home? What?
to begin with, studious. I mean, I was kind of like the joker of the class as well.
Yeah,
Everybody also know me for my artwork because I was always drawing stuff.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I made a football team. I was the goalie
Mm.
for Colts. Then the partying started. I think that started in about grade 4. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And things kind of changed from there.
All right. So
Yeah.
did this love for music? Did this started out in Jamaica then?
Oh, yeah. But I have to give that credit for that too, right?
Okay.
Because when I was young in England here,
Mm-hmm.
he was always known for his record collection.
Okay.
Yeah, and one thing when I look back, I
Mm-hmm.
realize how privileged I was because back in them days, if I ask my cousins and stuff, they can't touch their dad's records.
Yeah.
But I always had the access to go play a record when I feel like it. I just go put on a record and listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my sister would go in the front room like every Sunday and just run through his records. So I
Okay.
got familiar with names and I got familiar with the tracks, them, you know.
Yeah.
I knew about Bob Marley and all this before, you know, before I even knew about Bob Marley, I was playing his songs basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and certain songs. I mean, Dad used to like Motown as well, so
Mm-hmm.
the music come from him really. I think, yeah,
Okay.
originally.
So did you when you was in Jamaica back in them days? Because if you went down there and at age 8 and you came back at 20, how much? 24?
26,
26?
26.
Okay,
Yeah,
26. So then you come
yeah.
back when you were an adult. So were you singing in Jamaica as well?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That start long time. I mean, we used to have our little area band and our little area song.
Yeah,
Most garrisons have that. I mean, I wasn't always at Walton Park. I moved to Dwayne Park at one point
yeah.
and spent about 6 years, 7 years in
Okay.
Dwayne Park. So that also became my area too.
Yeah. So what
New
sound
Haven,
system you were on them days? Were you going the
New
sound?
Haven, another garrison that I lived for about 2, 3 years. So I moved around a bit.
Yeah.
And it was always music everywhere you go.
Hmm.
You know, I used to have my friend them I sing with, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you prominent on any of the sound systems out of the garrison?
No, I never reached that stage. None at all. You know,
Okay.
it's just my area sound, basically.
Okay. So you
But
just
yeah, people know and say, yeah, man, you have a good voice, you know.
mm-hmm.
But I never used to be honest with you, I didn't think I was that great a singer. I used to, um, they used to tell me from the beginning, sing out.
Yeah.
You have a good voice, but you sing from your throat. So I had to master that. When
Yeah.
I understood what they meant, that was it.
You wanted to go from
You
your
know, you kind
diaphragm.
of find your voice. Yeah, yeah.
So what stage did you start into like, writing your own lyrics and things like that?
That started Jamaica too.
And how
That
old were
started
you?
Jamaica. Yeah, me and my brethren used to sit and write songs. I mean, I can't tell you, I can't remember any of them now. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we used to do our little thing and try and write lyrics. Them time there was people like Shabba mashing up the place. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
singers were out there like, well, you know, Dennis Brown was my idol. You
Okay.
know, I used to listen to a lot of Freddie McGregor as well. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
those were the singers that I used to look up to. I mean, Bob was he was always in a different category.
Yeah.
You know, we play Bob every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he kind of just he's in our DNA. You know, you know what I mean.
Yeah, man, we know, man. I understand. I understand that.
Yeah.
So so you started out so from teenage years then singing in Jamaica with your friends and in the street and
Yeah,
then with
follow sound system.
area sound system and things like that. Have you
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
have you ever were you ever given the opportunity to cut a records in Jamaica at that point?
There was this one guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was a bit of a promoter in the area, and at one time, the first time I ever went to studio,
Mm-hmm.
is him take me.
Yeah.
But it was about six of us. You know,
Yeah.
he kind of handpicked some of the local talent and say, yeah, we are going to do some music, and we was
Mm-hmm.
all up for it.
Yeah.
And he took us to Halfway Tree, you know, the Aquarius Stadium, studio,
Yeah.
Aquarius, right by Skateland.
Mm-hmm.
My first experience of that.
Okay.
I remember meeting people like Professor Nuts. He was there doing, and I was just amazed at the man, how him executing work. You know, Professor
Yeah,
Nuts was
international.
on a
Even
different
now,
level.
he's even till now,
Yeah,
man, he's still one of my favorite artists. Like
yeah,
especially like
man.
gimmick,
Yeah,
full of
nutsy,
lyrics
man, I
and
tell you.
comedy.
When we see the man in the flesh, execute him work,
It was a
Them
joy,
man,
yeah?
yeah, them man, they always inspire. When you see these things, and I used to go to Aquarius quite a bit just to see the artists, them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, if you're lucky, you get in and can hold a chair and listen, but I was never voicing anything or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that I knew somebody who was familiar with the guy who run the studio.
So you could get in and
And I
actually
think,
see what's
yeah,
going
I
on.
think at the time when I left Jamaica was when I was, I don't know how to put this. Sometimes I think if I stayed there longer, things would have been different. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I mean, like people tell
Yeah.
me that
That's how it go.
that all the time. People tell me that all the time. A lot of people that I used to know growing up become like
Yeah.
global, you know what I mean? And I'm very proud of them as well. I know so like Busy Signal, me and him come from pretty much the same places from Lower Buxton, I'm from Middle
So I
Buxton
mean,
down the center, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
Perfect, Get Him Money and all of these guys, like, I don't know since I was growing up, yeah, quite a few people, you know what I mean? And but sometimes in life everything happens for a reason sometimes. So you got
Yeah,
to
me say that too,
make the best of each situation that you find yourself in, because you know what I mean, it is what it is and you're where you are. So it's the way life is, you know what I mean? So while you
And
got
as you
life,
touch that topic, right? I have to mention, because a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
That I'm disabled.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, and a lot of people, I mean, you're interviewing me now and you probably feel like you don't want to ask me that.
Well,
it's okay to ask me that. I don't make no excuse for my condition.
No, we're going to talk about that. But like I said to you, basically the reggae of yourself is to get the understanding about the person and people behind the music. So basically it's an open forum for artists to be as honest and open as much as they possible and feel comfortable for people to know.
I hear that.
So basically, so we're going to come to that you mentioned that.
All right, we take it at your pace, brother.
We're going to come to it, but I got a burning question that I want to ask you.
Yeah, as long as you don't skip around it.
No, definitely.
All right, sir.
We're coming back. That's gonna be the next part we're gonna come to. We're gonna come back to that.
Sir.
But let's just backtrack a little bit. So now you up until age 8, where you in the UK, yeah?
Yeah.
And you were taken from England to Jamaica. When you get to Jamaica, I'm asking this as a country boy now. So you got to go from where you got a cooker or a stove in your kitchen here. Did you go to Jamaica where people was cooking on the wood fire?
I did both, man. I mean, when we went to country in them times, I mean, it was 75. Right?
Yeah.
Granny, like Mr. Granny used to go river and full our bucket.
All right.
So the outside kitchen. I mean, things are different now.
Yeah.
The
so
outside toilet.
Did you? So okay. So you go to what they call them toilet latrine in Jamaica. So
man. We do all of that.
So what was it? That's what I'm asking you. For an 8-year-old youth now to go to Jamaica and they say dinner is cooking on the pot on the fire outside, and also you got to go to the toilet outside there where you can sit down in the toilet and them things.
We used to watch my brother go for wood, go for firewood a morning time.
Yeah.
Do the hills and come back with this big bungalow of wood.
On his head.
Every morning that.
So that's that's a proper wake up.
I mean,
how did you
kind of get it from some of the hard work still?
Because you was younger, yes? Because you was younger.
Yeah, I was younger. You know, the little English boy and I know how to do that, and him don't know how to do that. But me learn fast, it's like you didn't want to learn.
Yeah, so I just had to touch this thing because like sometimes when people hear that you move and go live in a different country like Jamaica, depends on where you go in that piece of paradise in Jamaica, you can be open to a lot of new experience that you didn't think you'd ever seen or never thought of. So that's why I'm saying when you've been told that that's where the toilet is and that's where you're going, was that like a shock to the system?
It was. We soon get used to it though, quick and fast.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course. So, all right.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna pick up the music thing again. But
Yeah.
the point that you raised about being disabled, if you don't mind telling us what that is and when and how that happened, if you can.
Okay. 2009,
Mm-hmm.
I had meningitis. Um, I didn't have any warning.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I was at my daughter's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Felt fine, drink a cup of liquor, went to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and during the night I had a fever.
Yeah.
And I know this fever wasn't normal.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked my baby mother at the time, I said, call an ambulance, which was kind of out of character for me, because I'm not like doctor.
Yeah.
So when I asked her first, she looked at me and she kind of hesitated. And I said, call the doctor because I don't feel right. I never felt like this before.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she called the ambulance. And when the ambulance came,
Mm-hmm.
I remember they checked my temperature and they said straight away, hospital for you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
I remember getting in the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember getting to the hospital. Yeah, and
Pause
yeah,
down.
I don't remember getting to the hospital.
Yeah.
And when I woke up again,
Mm-hmm.
they told me I'd lost a whole week.
You did what?
I lost the whole week.
You've been
Like
sleeping
when
for a
I
whole
opened
week,
my eyes again, I thinking I just had a nap.
and they
And
say you've
I'm
been
like,
asleep
where
for
am
a week.
I? Yeah. And I'm like, where am I? Where am I? And it kind of came back to me that the ambulance trip and the
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Wow.
But after that, it was a blank. And yeah, I remember waking up a week after and they're
Mm-hmm.
telling me, yeah, you've been here 7 days or something like that, and you almost died. And I
Mm-hmm.
was hooked up to all sorts of things, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was scary times, man. Scary times.
It sounds scary, man. Like I've heard the word
Yeah.
meningitis before, but I don't know exactly what it entails and what the effect or impact of it is. Right, so I
Okay.
have no understanding of it.
My understanding is there's something in your throat that can basically just turn radical. Everybody has it,
Mm-hmm.
and they can't tell me what triggered it.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, what meningitis does, it poisons your blood.
Oh.
It makes your blood septic. So what I had is called pneumococcal septicemia,
Mm.
right? Which is a kind of meningitis.
Okay.
The cockle is the throat
Mm-hmm.
area.
Yeah.
The septicemia is the blood poisoning part.
Yeah, because I
And
know
that's the
blood poisoning
dangerous
is
bit.
very dangerous.
Very. And that's what caused my amputation because my feet literally died.
Is it?
I
So
watched my toes dying. I mean, my fingertips, I had kidney failure,
mm-mm.
heart failure. Yeah, a lot of things was going on. I was on dialysis for a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, and the doctor said I made a miraculous recovery because
Oh
they thought
God.
I was going to be on dialysis all my life. I think
Mm-mm.
I was on it for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. And like I've learned about dialysis over probably a few months ago from Primrose, who got
Very horrible.
the thing, and she explained to me about hooking up to machine and they completely like almost
They
like
drain
take your
your
blood
blood.
out, like clean your
They
blood,
take
like
all your
literally.
blood out, clean it, and put it back in.
Yeah,
So you can
basically.
imagine how you feel.
So that kind of thing for me was a shocking thing for me because I didn't even know that this thing was possible. When I
Yeah.
heard, like completely ignorant,
Yeah.
and naive to what
I
dialysis
saw
is.
it go.
When I've heard
I
about it
learned.
before, I thought it was just
Yeah.
go somewhere and they do some checkup and they give you some kind of medication. I
That's
didn't
right,
realize that
because you
it
see
was
people
simple.
doing it twice a week. You know,
Yeah,
people
that's
going
what
in
I've
twice
learned.
a week all for the rest of their lives.
Mm,
I mean, I have to have sympathy for these people
mm,
because I've been there and I understand. So, like you said, I was completely ignorant to dialysis and stuff like this
Mm-mm.
until I had to have it.
So just out
So
of the
it's an eye
blue, before
opener.
you know it, you were in hospital, and then amputation. Did you say of your foot? Of your foot?
Yeah,
Is it both
yeah.
or
They
one?
took my feet, man, on my
Both of them.
birthday.
They took
Both of them.
both of
Yeah,
them.
on my birthday too.
I didn't even realize that, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I got no toes, Future.
On your birthday, they took both of them.
Yeah. And I said, can't you do it some other day? He said, that's the day available.
Holy
But
crap.
yeah, he told me about, I had 2 weeks to go home and then they called me back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they took my feet.
So
But at
basically,
that point, I wanted them to take it because, yeah, they didn't look good, man. Them look dead.
so at this stage, what did this do for you, like mentally though? Because certainly that must be like this kind of
I was
changes
messed up,
in
man.
your life and body must be like mentally must be messing your head up
Yeah.
completely.
I tell you what, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a time when they didn't want me to look in the mirror because my face was so messed up. I
Mm-hmm.
think the hardest part for me in that time was not seeing my kids. I didn't see them for about 3 months.
Wow.
I did a 6 month stint in the hospital. Yeah.
Jesus.
And that was tough, not seeing the kids them and not having them able to see me. And
Yeah.
at the stage I was at that time, I didn't really want visitors, man. My face was messed up, man.
Didn't want people to see
The
that.
antibiotics that they gave me that actually saved my life was what actually did all this to me. So yeah, mixed feelings
Okay.
for antibiotics. They saved my life with it because it stopped the septicemia.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my body's reaction to it wasn't good.
Oh, see.
Yeah, yeah.
So when you're going through something like this in hospital.
We did answer one time, Future. Feel scared up though.
No man, you're still good, man. Don't worry yourself, man.
Yeah,
It's not
man.
the superficial thing. Them in the life is not the most important thing, though.
Yeah.
But brother, so when you're in hospital going through this kind of thing, because I'm just thinking how stressful this must be. Do they like give you like counseling or give you somebody to come and talk to you like a counselor? Because that kind of
Yeah, they did all that. But you have to struggle on yourself.
I know, but what I'm
No
saying is
matter how
like
much counseling them give.
I know you have
I
to
mean, they
struggle
went as
yourself, but
far as they brought this guy in who went through something similar to me a couple of years prior. But he could actually walk. He had a couple of toes left and he could actually wear trainers and he didn't have to walk with a walking stick.
Yeah.
And I think one foot was worse than the other.
Yeah.
And him coming in one day and yeah, he was nice. He reasoned with me and said, yeah, you can do this, bro. You get through it. And it was nice of him,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because those kind of inspiration probably, give you hope as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they did their best in that department, and but I think most of it was down to me.
Of course.
And the strength where my loved ones are giving me. Because I had plenty of that. So yeah.
Oh man, well, bro, like literally.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. But like you say, everything happened for a reason.
True.
And once you get to accept, say, well, adapt. You can move on.
That's true, man.
Right?
Like, bro, like
yeah, that's why I'm still do my music. I still have my voice. I'm say, well,
yes,
I think when I love so much. There was a point though. I remember there was a time when, because I had the band before I got ill. And I remember Misha, my bass player at the time, and a few more of them, I think Gail, my saxophone player, they came to visit me one day and they brought guitar and all of this, try to get me back into the vibes. And believe you me, I couldn't remember one single song. And it scared me. I don't know, I just draw a blank. I don't know what happened that day, but yeah, it kind of woke something up in me and say, well, meningitis might have take my foot then, but it now gonna take this.
True.
You know what I mean? I was determined. It was so funny, right? Because when I just got into hospital, I was in there about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember telling them, whatever's wrong with me, and then I better fix me up because I got sent post carnival, right?
Yeah.
Carnival was like the week, 2 weeks down the line, and they just kind of look at me. You know, I'm like, I'll be all right by then, innit?
Mm.
And they just kind of look at me, and not knowing that, why, I'm not even do the first month yet.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. At the time, I didn't even think I knew what was wrong with me. I kept asking them, and nobody was telling me.
Mm.
They say you're really ill and you're a lucky guy.
General
And
Star.
yeah, you know when you realize how you're lucky when you have some big doctors, big shot doctors come stand over your bed and
Mm-hmm.
kind of look at you and look at your notes, you know, and look you over a little bit, and then them gone, and you don't see him again.
Mm-hmm.
And that was happening constantly.
Mm-mm.
It's like they want to come and see who this guy is, that
Mm-hmm.
this guy who survived meningitis.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I
Cause
had students come around me all the time. I mean, they had to ask for my permission,
mm-hmm.
but I was like a case study.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Because
was like a case study, man.
I take it at that point the NHS probably wasn't as far advanced as they are today either.
I
Because
don't know really. I think now, because one thing I used to say to them, could have this been prevented?
mm-hmm.
You know, they can prevent this like basically when you're a youth, like
Mm-hmm.
how they give you that job for polio.
Mm-hmm.
They can do the same for
Oh yeah, I
meningitis.
think they do that now. I think they do that,
They
innit?
they started doing it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
at the
yeah.
time when I was sick, they wasn't doing that.
Okay.
They wasn't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to say to them,
Mm-hmm.
if you can prevent this for somebody else,
Yes,
it
man.
takes one inoculation, one injection, and you don't have to take no more for your life.
Yeah.
Why is this disease still out there?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
General,
That should I
blood.
eradicate already, especially when it's taking babies, because it's known to take babies, and I mean they don't usually survive.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
Jeez.
a serious illness. It's a
Yeah,
serious. It
like,
ravages you, and leave you with whatever it's left you with. So
mm,
that's how it go.
brother, like respect for sharing that, man, because I didn't know that much about you at
Yeah,
all. And
this is
I
why I
or
don't
even
want to share
public.
it, future. Cause I know enough people don't know that.
Yeah, no, man. That's why I said I
You
really
know,
appreciate you
they don't
sharing
know
that.
that.
You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
didn't either, so I'm really appreciate you sharing this, man. And
yeah.
like obviously you're a lot more stronger mentally than I ever even dream of talking about because you're now inspiration for a lot of people as well. You know what I mean?
I do believe enough people don't realize how strong they are until them tested.
True that. That's true.
You know,
That's true.
sometimes we have some inner strength where we don't even realize we have.
Mm, I agree.
And
For
you know,
sure.
it's looking back. Is once I got through the 6 months and looking back,
Mhm.
it kind of dawned on you. It's almost surreal. Like, did that really happen? I mean,
Mm.
but then you look down and you say, the two of them gone.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
reality. You have to just accept that. And like I say, once you can accept that, you can move on.
yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not an
man.
easy point to get to, but
You get
yeah,
there in the end, yes?
you can get there in the end.
Yeah, man, for true.
Yeah, man.
General Star. Yeah, man. Respect for sharing that, brother.
Yeah,
Blessings.
man.
You know.
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem.
So you mentioned the players. So Dappa Dan and the players. How long has this band been going together?
Wow. The players, I have to clarify the players,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because the players,
Mm-hmm.
is the players of instruments,
True.
obviously.
I got that.
And that's about anybody you come back me when me I sing.
They're the player.
So yeah, so it's changed and it's evolved over the years. It's not a set band or a
Yeah.
standard band like you say, but I have a majority of musicians willing to work with me. So
Yes.
yeah, I have some of them that's been there for years. I mean, my guitarist Liam kind of grew up with me. Yeah, I mean, we've been going since 2006, so a whole heap of time.
Okay. And how many people is in the band?
At the moment, we're working at about 7.
Okay. And we got
Yeah,
keyboard, bass, drum, guitar.
guitar, another guitar,
Yes.
trumpet.
And you.
Yeah, and me.
Yeah, man.
Oh
That's
yeah, and we can't leave out the fabulous Bev G.
oh true. Yeah,
Right?
man.
Who I use, well, I shouldn't say use. She backs me
Yes.
when I sing because I feel like when I got Bev G, I don't need any other backing singers.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, she's more than enough.
Bev G is amazing. She is
She's more than
amazing.
enough.
She got an amazing voice. She's a great
Yeah,
person.
I
She's
think
a
we work
great
well together.
artist.
So
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Big respect to Bev G, man. You know what I mean? Big up
yeah,
Bev
she
G.
came on board with a couple of years back.
Yeah. I am going to get
Yeah,
her. I'm going to get her on the podcast. You know, I'm going to get Bev J on the
yeah,
podcast.
you should.
Definitely.
Because
I'm
she's
going to get
another
her.
local talent that
Yeah, man. She's
people need to
brilliant,
see and
man.
hear about.
She's brilliant. I need to get her to come and share
Yeah,
and share her story. You know what I mean?
yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, man. Definitely. If you speak to her, let her
Very
know.
nice personality as well, you
I
know?
know that's what I'm saying, man. She's amazing. Last
Yeah,
time I saw her singing was at the Star and Garter last year.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man, she awesome, awesome.
Yeah, man.
Like we said, when I got Bev,
Yeah.
she's enough.
Everything good. That's balance. That's
Yeah.
a great
So
compliment.
she don't really sing backing with me. She sing unison, really.
Too. Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. She know her stuff,
Yeah.
man. She know her stuff. She
Big
know her stuff.
compliment to my set, you know?
Yes, man. She know her stuff,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's quality, great quality to
Yeah,
have on
man.
stage with you. So you've been going since 2006 with the players.
Yeah.
And tell me couple of your most memorable performances and why.
Wow. St. Paul's Carnival. We did that a few times and it's always been a blast.
And why does St. Paul's playing at St. Paul's Carnival mean so much to you?
It's our stamping ground, you know, it's ours, it's our turf, you know, so it's always good to play for the locals. You know, 'cause I do realize a lot of my support comes from outside the community. Because I play outside the community a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the peeps, them, they don't really like to leave their comfort zone, but you know how it goes.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's always a pleasure to play upon the home turf, you know. We used to do a thing for that when Star and Garter used to have the green around the back.
Yeah.
And we start that live music and big up Guy Cohn as well.
Yeah.
I'm used to deal with the sound part of things and him used to come sing two tune as well with him band.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Yeah. We did the main stage a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
always a pleasure.
where else outside of the city that you go and play that you leave great memories for you? Just I know it's many places, but name one.
Wow. I think one of my best memories was Wales. In the early days, we did what's the place called again? Irish Shack.
Okay.
Yeah, in the early days, I think they were up in Cumberland then.
Yeah.
It's always good to venture out. We did a few nice gigs up in well, the outskirts of Bristol, like going over to
The Somerset?
I
But
wouldn't say Somerset, I'd say more over like where Glastonbury side, over that
okay.
side. Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to go up there quite a bit.
Yeah, so that's kind of like Somerset, so I was right.
Yeah, ah, my days.
Yeah.
Yeah, them side there.
Yeah, yeah, Somerset. Yeah.
um,
I thought of
yeah,
that. I thought of there because I know there's a lot of reggae going on, a lot of festival go over
that's
Somerset
right. They
side.
love it, don't they? So
They do,
yeah,
yes. So
we
that's why
always used to play up them side there as well, you know.
yeah.
And we used to quite regular up on the Gloucester Road.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we did the album launch at the Golden Lion. That was
Mm-hmm.
one of our regulars.
Yeah.
We used to play at the plantation quite a bit as well back in the day.
Yeah, I remember the plantation.
Yeah, that was one of our regular stomps as well.
Yeah.
Some great nights in there, man. I miss that place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. I remember going there to see Troy Ellis and people like that.
Yeah, man. Big up Bev, you know. Anyway, she there.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, man.
you mentioned album. How many albums have you done?
Only the one so
Okay.
far.
And what is it called?
May there come a time. I have a copy here actually,
Yeah.
ready for you.
Yeah, man.
Can you see it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I can see
Yeah.
it. I can see it. Is that available online?
It's online. It's on Bandcamp if you want it.
Yeah. All right. I will check that out on Bandcamp. I literally just set up my own Bandcamp account.
I noticed. I noticed.
Yeah, for
What
the
I need
first
to
time.
get into is the YouTube. You know, I've been dragging my feet a bit, you know?
Oh yeah, you should definitely do the YouTube as well. I think that is
Yeah.
very good. That's a very good one as well. You know what I mean? SoundCloud as well.
Yeah.
You know, I think all of the platforms that work where people go and check out music is actually worth doing adding music to it because you reach different audiences, you know what I mean, from different places. So it's
Well, I'll
good.
tell you why you inspire me that's up because me even see upon Reggaeville. Reggaeville.
A Reggaeville, yeah, man. Big up Reggaeville.
Yes.
Yeah, big up Reggaeville, man.
Yeah, man, big up Reggaeville.
Yeah, man, Reggaeville is like the giant YouTube, reggae YouTube channel in Europe. And I've developed a very good relationship with them. So like even whenever I got an album or something out, EPs out, they always share it for me as well, you know what I mean? So
but you've done quite a few albums now, haven't you?
Yeah, man, I've done 7 albums and about 10 or 11 EPs. Yeah, I'm currently in the process of, I'm currently recording my 8th studio album, which I want to be out in the spring.
That's another thing I rate for in the future. Your work ethic. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I can see you put in the work.
Yeah, man. Give thanks. You see, I absolutely love this musical journey. I just love doing it. And I'm a very strong-minded person with a lot of things to say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as Bob Marley says, so much things to say right now, you know, so much things to say, you know? So I'm a representation of the people, them, and I see the people struggle every day. So there's always another thing for me to say to let the people them know that, you know.
Yes.
We see what I go on and let
the work have to go on, brother.
Yeah, man. So give thanks, man.
Yeah.
May I have got
I have been slow in going studio. I must admit. I mean, I can't make any excuses. Other than it not happen yet. That's all I can say.
May I go drop a tune? May I go drop a tune? May I go drop a tune? Me and you gonna drop a tune?
That sound good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that sound good.
We make it happen, man, because I like your style and tune and thing, you know. I watch you play a few times too, you know. So
respect, my brother. Respect.
Yeah, man. Nice, positive, strong energy.
And the respect is mutual.
Yeah, man. Give thanks for brother, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I love how Let me tell you already. I'm gonna because I think I seen you in a Black Swan one night.
True.
And I said to you,
yeah,
I like what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
See the work where you have put in. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna set things on a minute.
No, man.
I draw you out and tell you that.
For true. You know, it's a positive vibration, man. So give thanks, man. It's man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
So, how is it feel now to actually be back out performing after being in lockdown for so long?
It feels great. It feels great. Yeah, man. You must know that feeling there, right?
Oh, trust
Because
me, it's a priceless
we as
feeling.
entertainer, lock we down, man. It's like, wow,
Yes,
what do
man.
we do? And I notice you make use of your time, you know.
Yes,
I
man.
did prefer more like, kick back, write some music,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Make most of the time just really self-analyze and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. For me,
Empower yourself again for go back. Because I know say it's not coming up.
of
I
course.
always knew we're
Of
gonna
course.
get through this and the people them is gonna want some entertainment.
Well, exactly that, because
And that's where we come in.
it's true. So like you said, make use of your time. Like I was thinking about it early on, and I'm the kind of person who get bored very easily. So when I
Yeah.
saw when I saw that I couldn't go out and perform or do anything, I thought the next best thing was to write and record and release some new music. So throughout the lockdown, I released like about 3 EPs, loads of
Wow.
singles. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Doing some Facebook Live sometime as well, just throwing
Yeah, we
some
see it
rhythm.
too.
Yeah, man,
I like
throwing
me
some
say,
rhythm.
you're one of the peeps I'm locally with. I watch you and I see how you go on. I love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, give thanks, man. I
The energy
always do
big.
it. We just love it, you know?
Yeah, the energy big.
Yeah, man.
One thing me do regret now
Yeah,
is me can't jump on stage or more jump on stage. But
true.
me I work with what I have.
Yeah, man. But I saw, like I say, you know, I mean, in a life, sometimes the situation is what it is, despite of the reason why. So we have to just make the most of it. Because one of the greatest thing, you know, one of the greatest thing is that thing them call life.
Yeah, man. Real
Brother,
talk, man.
blessed with life, and you're still able to, you might not, you see certain things where you know, say, boy, you used to be able to do,
But you
and you
can't no
know,
more.
you can't
Yeah,
anymore, but there is still things that you can do. See?
definitely.
So then,
Definitely. It's either the cup half empty or it half full. It's
all
all you
right,
want to look on it.
all right. So this
Yeah.
is one of my main quote that I was using over lockdown, and I suppose in your case, then it goes to you as well. Is
Yeah.
to not focus too much on the things that we can't do, that is out of our control, because if something is out of your control, it's because you can't do anything about it. And
Exactly.
then put your
Exactly.
energy into the thing that you can do. That's where
Yeah.
you divert your
Yeah.
energy and then make the most of the things that you can do. And I think that's in life.
The same energy that get me through the 6 months in hospital, and I mean, it don't stop,
True,
you know.
true.
The same energy, like you said, you look at the things that you used to can do, but you can't dwell upon that.
No, no. It's a lot of
You have to
things.
look upon what you have,
Yeah,
what you
man.
can work with,
If it's out of your
you know.
control, it's because you can't do anything about it. So don't waste any energy on that.
No energy enough for waste on that. Yeah,
No, put the energy in the things that you can do and make the most of the things that you can do. It's a
that's
reality
right.
of life, and that's where we are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, a real talk that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Because you see, from it's
100%.
a good and positivity, you know, good and positive vibes. You're on the right track wherever, whatever the
Yeah,
situation is. From yourself,
yeah,
right
when I met
space
nothing
and
hold me back,
positivity.
man.
Right now, brother. That's my show,
Nothing at
man.
all.
Because I
What
want
we
to show you
have life.
the level of strength that you got, that you don't even recognize what you got. The
Yeah,
strength
that's
that you
true.
got is because that until you tell me all of this, I didn't even recognize that. I just know that that's Dappa Don and thing. And you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
that's how we see you. Dappa Don,
Yeah,
the reggae artist.
yeah.
You see me?
Respect, man. Respect.
All right.
And that's
So,
some people to see me.
but that's how I see you. So that's why I
You know?
said bless for sharing that story, because I didn't over all of that thing that you tell me.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
really pre that. Whenever I see you, I'm just saying, yeah, Dappa Don, my artist. Yeah. You see me?
Yeah, man.
So you just show the
Yeah, me
strength
go
that
through a
you got.
lot, but me still there I give thanks.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, I have no regrets.
For
None
true.
at
For true.
all.
True, man. Blessings, man.
Yeah.
Blessings, man. More
I'm
power.
still there.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
before I forget, if people want to check out Dappa Dan music, you need to
Yeah.
go on Bandcamp. They can
Yeah.
find you on Facebook as well. Are you on Instagram as
Yeah,
well?
I got my page on Facebook.
Instagram?
I got an Instagram account as well, but I need to I need to
Keep it up to
put
date.
some working on that.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not really I mean, credit to my girlfriend, when it
Yeah,
comes to things like this.
yeah.
Yeah,
She run them things for you.
yeah. I
I tell
mean,
her,
she's caught up. So
yeah,
she's catching up with because she come and see things in disarray, basically, you know.
yeah, true, true.
Yeah, and
All right.
now things have got a bit of order, so I have
If
to give her credit for that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
If she's more internet savvy more than you, tell her she need to set up your YouTube page so you can put your whole album on YouTube so people can go and just listen to your YouTube see your song even
thank you for that
randomly without you
advice.
sharing it.
Yeah, thanks for that advice.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Get it on there.
Yeah,
Like these days now, like back when we used to make album or make whatever it is, and like trying to keep it away from YouTube and all of these platforms because we
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to sell. Now we realize that actually that's doing yourself a disservice.
That's
So
a
like
good thing.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
it's a good thing. It's better for me. I prefer to people. I rather for people to listen to my music for free more than I'm just
yeah.
trying to hold on to the price and got it and nobody hear it. You know what I mean? If
Yes,
100
yes.
million, if you tell me that tomorrow morning 100 million people is gonna listen to my album, but I'm not gonna get a penny from it, I would be like, yes, please take it, give it to
Because they can
give
hear.
it
Yes,
200
me
million.
understand that fully.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Because
yeah,
it means
of
that I'm
course.
reaching the masses the way that I would
Come
like to.
on.
You know what I
I
mean?
may have to mention my big brother too, you know.
Yes.
Can
Oh
I do
yeah.
an album back in the day? I think that was in the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I got a big brother in Jamaica,
What's he called?
Little Dread.
Okay.
Him do an album named Little Dread on the North Coast.
All right.
And I actually went somewhere in Melksham and seen somebody with a copy.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
It's crazy and not get a penny. So yeah, growing up in the business, I have that in mind. I'm a bit
To
with
be
the
mindful.
studio and the manager them where, like me said, the little area manager that I used to work with, them never give me no money. We never get nothing from it. You know what I mean?
So this is
Yeah.
where the music
And we hear
changed for
some
the best.
music I sell.
It is. So this is where the music changed for the best these days now is that you
Yeah,
can
yeah, for sure.
independently do it and take full control of it. You no longer need the middleman, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I may advise any youth, don't wait for it like me. You
No,
know?
for true. You
But
don't
I
need
feel
to
like,
anymore.
yeah.
This
I
is the
mean, this thing slow me down a little bit, but not much, you know.
yeah, for true.
When I gonna make it hold me back.
No,
And me
so
telling the youth, we have the aspiration for go do music. Don't hesitate, you know. I put life in front of music. I mean, it was something that I love, but after coming back to England, it kind of went on the back shelf for a little bit. I mean, I was always doing anyway the mic there, but never focusing on a career type of thing. Never really seen it that way when I came here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that start for change.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
And I
that
think
start for change. You know what I mean?
you make
So
the right move, you know.
yeah.
You
So
make the right
hopefully, you know, we're doing some work now. Hopefully people hear some more music from me.
beautiful.
Some new things are going.
Yeah, man. And where is next?
Yeah.
Have you got any more local gig coming up anytime soon?
We have two. We have the 29th for this month. We're at the Sydney and Eden.
Is that
That's up
Bristol?
on Gloucester Road somewhere.
Okay.
And we're doing November the 20th, we're at Artcliffe Community Center. That should be a
Okay.
really good one. Yeah.
Cliff. Okay, seen.
Yeah, on the 20th.
I got to get the link and see if I'm about to come and check out one of them shows, man.
Yeah, man. It'll go nice.
Yeah,
Trust
man.
me.
I got to come and check out one of them shows as long as I'm about. Make sure if you put up the poster and the thing on the Facebook, give me a tag, man.
Yeah, I will do.
Remind me.
I will do. I
me,
think it's on my page already for that one. Yeah.
All right. I need to check out, and if I'm about,
If
I
you
want to
check
come
out
and check
Dappa Don
it
and
out.
the Players on Facebook, you will see the poster
All
for
right.
that one.
Dappa Don and the
FG's
Players on
there with me.
Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and Tony Billeteri. I think I said that right. My brethren
Yeah.
from up in Artcliffe, so we're gonna just give them a little package, you know.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and that We played there before, and I think there's a nice reggae audience up there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think they get enough of it.
No,
So
that's
I'm looking
true,
forward
man.
to that one, especially.
It should be really nice. The closest to there I played in Philwood. You know, I played in Philwood Community Center once a few years back, and it was like the people them love it so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
For these communities, there's so much of these little communities that love the reggae, but they don't get it as much.
No, but to make them really appreciate it when they get it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. When them get it, man, them show them appreciation, and
Yeah,
you know that work well for we, cause we bounce off the audience.
Yes,
You know?
naturally, for true.
Yeah,
for true, brother.
yeah.
Man.
We get the love and we give out the love.
Naturally, it's all love, brother.
Yeah, all love, all around.
It's all love. Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Dappa Don, have you got a message that you'd like to send to your family, friends, and fans around the world right now that we're gonna listen and watch your podcast?
Well, man, for big up my George's people, you know, all the nights them, right? Because really and truly, they kind of made me the person I am right now. You know, so Rostonia, where they are America right now, my brethren are the music as well. Big up yourself. Big up all my family in Kingston. Big up Dwenny Park. Big up Walton Park. Maxfield. Yeah, those are my stamping ground, you know, New Haven.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I have to big up the Welsh Massive over here too. When we just come, I spent about 4 years in Wales, in Newport.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I have a special love for them too.
Yeah, man.
That's where my first daughter was born as well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and no doubt the beautiful people of Bristol and St. Paul's.
We now left out Bristol, man. Don't play with me in the future. Yeah, man, as me saying at the beginning of the interview.
Yes, man.
Bristol love.
Yes,
you know? And we will always represent Bristol. My love for Jamaica, that's strong. But me always remember where me come from.
I hear that, brother.
Right, and anybody asks me, me not fake it. I could have fake it, you know.
For true. Well, for true.
Hey, yeah, but you ask me tell you, England, my born. Right, that's why Bristol.
Blessings.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But the culture, I get that from Jamaica. I come back with it.
All right, sir. Blessings.
Yeah.
Dappa Don, it's been a real joy, a real privilege. Thank you so much for sharing your story and your journey, man. It's like so much more in depth and more interesting than I even could have imagined. Like, you know what I mean? The story you tell, like, I'm so glad that we done this. And I want to wish you all of the love, joy, and happiness and all the success in everything you do, man. And that strength and positivity that you got, brother, like, it's second to none.
Respect, Reggie.
Keep it up, see?
I like me say, it's a mutual feeling.
Blessings, my brother.
Yeah, man. Respect, my brother.
Guidance and protection.
It was a pleasure.
Rastafari, blessings.
Rasta.
Yeah.